as someone that loves crafting, I love my new heat press. It is so cute and pink. It has the tension knob right here as well as the heat settings up here. Now, when you do have it, in order to use it, you are going to lift the handle after the heat is set. You are going to place your garment down on this heating pad right here. Now, this pad will stay cool. You want to be very careful not to touch this top part. I have done it too many times and it is quite painful. Another reason why I love this specific heat press, which I've had others in the past, this one just is a standout and a standalone, is because this tray right here pulls out. So after you lift the lid up, you are going to pull the design out, and that way you can peel the vinyl off of it and not worry about accidentally burning yourself up here. Whereas some of them don't pull out at all, and then you kind of have to like really carefully take things off and make sure not to touch this top part. So I always recommend one that pulls out. It does come with anchors, so I do recommend anybody that uses these anchor it to their table or whatever they're using, because sometimes the more tension you need for different types of designs or material, you are going to have a harder time lifting it up, and sometimes in that instance it will lift the whole machine corner off of the counter, and I think that sometimes messes with the design a little bit. Another thing that you should know is that it has to be plugged directly into a wall. You cannot have an outlet extender with this because it will short circuit that whole outlet and that location of the house. Now, to increase or decrease the tension, you are going to use this knob right here. It can be a little hard to turn sometimes, so you just kind of have to get into it. And I always like to have a little WD-40 or a little bit of grease to grease this up a little bit, just to make the turning situation a tad bit easier. So if you have designs that need to be on longer and or they need a more intense press, you will adjust that with this knob right here. There is definitely a learning curve to this. I always say press your things multiple times before feeling off the vinyl, and also I would try and let it cool completely until peeling that top layer of vinyl off, because sometimes the design might come with it. But again, if that's also happening, increase the temperature, increase the time, play around with it a little bit, and then you will start to get used to it for different materials, different product types, etc. There are going to be accessories that you are going to want to purchase with this machine, such as transfer paper and this, I'm trying to think, I don't know if I fully made it in. It's almost like parchment paper, as well as heat tape. Do not use regular tape. You must use heat tape. Heat tape, you can tape down the design to your garment and press it, and it will not melt with the heat that's on top of it, and it will not get stuck to the top of the hot plate. So I have had that happen in the past before, and then I had to literally scrape this thing clean, which was not enjoyable. So you are going to want to get necessary tools if you are buying a heat press. I just think it will make your life so much easier.